everyone, and welcome to Inspired by Stamping. Today I'm going to share with you techniques and a tutorial on how to create this watercolor card. We're just going to do some basic watercoloring. I'm going to share two different techniques. I'm also going to share you some how to embossing 101, and then we'll also add some embellishments on this card. So let's get started with our supplies and tools. First, I've already cut out the paper. So this is a standard 5.5 by 4 1/4, and I always cut my paper by 1/8 inches, so then it just gives it a little bit tighter fit around the layering. But you're more than welcome to cut it a 1/4 inch too. Some card makers love to do a 1/4 inch each. So I'm using some watercolor paper here. It's just, I've already used it. Tried to print something out and it didn't work, but I thought it would be great to still use as a card. We're going to be using this stamp set and this sentiment from our new Magnolia stamp set. We're also going to use some white detail embossing powder, and that is just a few little embossing things so that we can use. And we're also going to use our embossing gun. I've had mine for years and years. It still works. So also we're going to use some paint. Here's my watercolor paint. We're just going to use the pink and a little bit of purple today. And I'll leave the names of the paint and below too in our supplies and tools. Forgot to show you the Versamark. And here's my yucky little towel that I've always used every single time. You can tell it needs to be washed. It's been loved. And I've been carrying around my watercolor water in a little jar like that. And that's just great for keeping it from tipping over and the kids and all sorts of things. So I'll be sharing with you next on embossing. I'll talk to you later. Thanks so much for stopping by.